What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 35 of the Offshore Gamescast. I'm Dave.
And I'm Dylan, and that was a dramatic pause.
Thank you.
If only you saw what he was doing in person.
Yeah, with my
It
hand.
was dramatic.
Yeah.
Go over to our Twitter.
Please.
Offshore GC on Twitter, because we're giving free shit away.
And it could be yours.
It could be. Some pretty cool shit, too, such as Horizon Forbidden West.
Or maybe Elden Ring.
That is right. So head over there. You got like a week left for Horizon, about 2 weeks for Elden Ring. Just go on. It's pretty easy to enter. It will take you a matter of like minutes.
Yeah.
And then you might get a free game.
Yeah, there's like a 4% chance you could get it.
Yeah, I don't know what I guess
I haven't run it by our people, but
we have to talk to our accountants.
our people.
They got to crunch the numbers.
Our people will talk to your people and we'll figure it out.
Why do we need to? Anyway, also our artist / photographer, Novamora _ she streams. Go to twitch.tv / Novamora _ Apex.
Follow, like, subscribe,
Well,
comment, rate.
It's
Follow.
weird. The terms. The terms are
Chat.
so different. The terms are so different for each platform
Yeah.
that it's confusing. You know? Is it subscribe on Twitch like money?
Yeah.
But subscribe on YouTube
They don't
is just
call
like,
it subscribe, they call it sub.
Oh, but what is sub short for?
Subscription.
So, so you're subscribing. You're not subscriptioning.
Well, okay, if you wanted it, yes. Sub is subscription, subscribe. The other one?
Yeah,
The other one?
Twitch.tv / Novamora _ she streams all sorts of games. She's a little variety streamer. It's a fun time. One of us is usually in chat there. So you can come hang out with us. And now on to games, because some games came out this week.
Games! I bought Dying Light 2. It's been...
Stay human.
No. That is the dumbest, stupidest
it's bad.
fucking subtitle ever. It sucks. So I bought Dying Light 2, and I got it in the mail, and it's been 7 years, and it's finally here.
It's here.
It plays a little different than I expected,
Okay.
and it's the weirdest thing to me is that from my short time that I've had with it so far is it feels so much like the Dead Island that they wanted to make initially. I don't know if it's like elements of the UI, the HUD, even the way like some of the zombies act. Something is just like, it feels so much more Dead Island than the first Dying Light, but has everything that Dying Light had and improves on that. Like the parkour systems, the combat, everything that Dying Light already did great, and it just steps up.
So if anything, that would be a good thing, right? Because then you get better Dying Light, but also, since there's not going to be any Dead Island coming soon,
Well,
you get some Dead Island.
it's weird because like you can definitely see some like, because these are the people that made it. You can see where like they got some old inspiration from.
Yeah.
But from what at least I've heard, the story and whatnot is the most forgettable part, and the gameplay is pretty much the main reason that I'm still here.
So have you? I know you didn't get a chance to play it for too much, but did you have any opportunity of like making any of these big decisions yet, or seeing any type of consequences with it?
Not yet. It's still pretty early.
Okay.
At least story-wise. Like, right now I'm like in the process of like meeting people at the bazaar right now. And apparently, they didn't tell me this, that I have to just go and like, meeting people at the bazaar means go and pick up side quests, go do those side quests. And once you do those side quests, then you will have talked to people. Because like it still says, go meet people at the bazaar. But apparently, if I finish this one side quest that I have left, that means that I finished meeting people at the bazaar.
So you have to do a side quest to continue the main quest.
At least 2, so far it seems.
Okay. I wonder if that's just like an introduction for you to be like, here are the side quests, here's
Maybe.
how it works.
Because it's like, yeah, meet the people, and there's only like a few people that I could talk to, and 2 of them had side quests. I did one of them so far. So I'll go do the other one. We'll see what happens. But the thing that I've mainly been doing has just been running around, leveling up my parkour and combat. And there's not much to say. It's still super early for me.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that's the weirdest to point out is in a way, and I don't know how yet, the main character, Aiden, is like, he's like a teenage Captain America. Like, he's a little stronger. He's got like a little more, and he's like, I don't know why it's like this, but it is.
Oh, it's like, he's not just strong, it's like, it's actual, like, superhuman strong.
Kind of. Because it's like, so, can he fall from higher distances? It's like, yes. It's still, like, parkour and stuff. You get this thing where it's like, on Assassin's Creed, they have, like, little posts that stick out, and you can, like, tic-tac across as you're running by.
Yeah.
They have that for Dying Light, and it's weird because it's more of just, like, a, climbing parkour type deal. This is, like, you, like, tap the trigger to do, like, a jump, or you can hold down the trigger and do, like, kind of like a hyper jump that's much farther and higher. Not, like, super high or super far, but, like, I make jumps and I go, I don't know if I don't know if
you shouldn't be able to do that.
It's because it's even noticeable in the gameplay before the game came out, because you see some of the things that, like, the character makes, and it's like, really? This is like, we're jumping across a street here.
It sounds like they're kind of setting that up for, like, at least an explanation of some kind.
It will. Who the fuck knows? I just got my biomarker.
Well, I don't know what that is.
So in the thing in the trailer, every single person has this biomarker, which is like a wrist bracelet that with a chip in it. It's got a whole bunch of lights, and it tells you when you're about to turn. And it's like, everybody has it. You don't.
Where did you come from? Did you fall out of the sky like in the first one?
No, so you're like a random, like, traveler, like, traveling scavenger dude.
So why do they all have one? Is it just the city?
Just the city, Villador.
Okay.
Yeah. So this main area, everyone's got a biomarker, and you don't have one, so it's like an idiocracy. It's like, this guy is unscannable and whatnot. So everyone starts freaking out. And
then you start telling them that the plants need electrolytes.
Brondo. I mean, one of the big consequences in the game is going to the water and, like, dealing with the water. That's, like, one of the big things in the game. Where was it going? The biomarkers. They do this thing. So you go, everyone realizes you don't have a biomarker. Immediately, everyone's like, and you also got bit by a volatile in the beginning. And so you're kind of, like, freaking out. You walk in, you meet all these people, and they're immediately like, fucking get the rope, hang him up, kill him.
Wow.
And people are just, like, cheering and watching you die.
It's like the witch trials.
Pretty much. And you're just like dying. And this dude, Hakon, comes out of nowhere and is like, whoa, he's with me. You don't know who he is. He's literally one of the people who's like, oh, it's Hakon. Like, he's like, oh, it's that guy. And he comes up out of nowhere. He saves you, pretending that...
He's that guy, as in, like, when he appears, everyone's like, here we go.
Oh, this guy. It's like, something bad. He's like, oh, let me just go to all my friends' house. You go to two places, no one's answering the door for him. He doesn't have friends.
Okay, he's that guy.
He's that guy.
Gotcha.
So, like, more of a scammer, but he ends up saving you and whatnot. He realizes you don't got a biomarker, and this is where they do those things in those dialogue games where they give you dialogue options, and it just repeats the same fucking shit. So as you're getting brought down from being hanged and you're about to walk outside, during the cutscene, he goes, oh, you're not going to get very far without a biomarker. We're going to have to get you one. And we go outside, and we get the first dialogue option. And there's a yellow and a white option. The yellow is always going to be like, all right, that's the way that I want to go. That's the way that's going to continue the conversation. White is more optional.
Okay, sure.
So I go for the white, and I don't remember exactly what it says, but it's like, oh, yeah, like, blah, 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 what do I do? And Hakon, the first thing out of his mouth said, oh, well, we got to get you a biomarker first. And I was like, okay. Look, I know for a fact we got to get me a biomarker.
The only reason that was there was to show you that you can have these little extra dialogue options.
So he's like, we got to get you a biomarker, and then you can start doing things.
So it doesn't seem like that added much to the conversation.
It added nothing to the conversation. So then I go to the yellow one, and I click it, and I said, all right, let's get out there. Let's go do what we have to do. And the first thing he says is, you're not going to get very far without a biomarker. I said, oh my fucking God. Is this what they've been doing for the past 7 years?
That's what
putting together these choice stories to fucking repeat the exact same bullshit to me? Biomarker. I know I need a biomarker. I only had to hear it the first time.
That's what it's going to be like with the water, too.
Probably.
Just like he's saying, well, we got to do something about the water.
They're probably going to do that bullshit too in video games where it's like you have your choice where it's like, what do we do? You have the one person, you have the two companions. It's like, I think we should give the water away. And the other dude, that's a stupid idea. I swear to God, if that happens, I'm going to complain about that too. Because it's like, we could try so much harder. And the voice acting kind of sucks. I can't tell if they're going, like, it's 15 years after the virus took over the city. These are kind of like new gen. There's no school. These people are stupid. Like,
okay.
But like,
all right.
Then you have like Aiden, who is almost like a 20-something-year-old Kyle Crane from the first game. It's not the same voice actor. They sound so fucking similar. They're the most monotone, like boring ass voices, and it's so fucking funny to me because what they end up becoming by the end of the games, like Kyle Crane is just going around doing all this crazy shit, helping, and he's just, what are we gonna do about this? I'm Kyle Crane and whatnot. And then Aiden comes up, I'm Aiden Caldwell. What are we gonna do about it? And it's like, we've done this before.
Yeah.
But it's also fucking funny because we've done this before. And I'm just another boring ass protagonist, and I'm just gonna be running around just killing zombies and whatnot, and that's fun.
I wonder, because they were really like in the marketing pushing the whole like decision making thing.
Yeah.
I wonder how impactful it's actually going to be, or if it's just going to be like, this different group has taken over, so there's just like, they look different.
What do we do? Do we put on the biomarker, or do we not put on the biomarker?
What do you do? What would you do?
I probably don't have a choice.
Probably
not
not
when it comes to that.
Probably not. It sounds like you need the biomarker.
Yeah. And there's also a lot more... They changed another thing, too, where with the stamina bar, is you have to... Your stamina bar is actually how far you can climb now, in a way, where it will knowingly start degrading faster if you start climbing up something that it knows you will not be able to reach the top of. And then you'll go, I need more stamina, or I need more of that. So you have to go find whatever inhibitors to level up either your health or stamina.
Okay.
And then those
in
are
a way
usually...
that's kind of nice, though, like letting you know right away, like, yeah, you're not going to do this.
Yeah, but one of the annoying things is knowing that in the first game, one of the best things was having the freedom to just like, oh, you're level 1, just go out there. Just climb around, fuck with zombies. Like, obviously you're going to have your special zombies, but the majority of the map is all the exact same level zombie that goes up with you, and you can just go wherever you want, and you're always going to have something to do. Mm-hmm. You're always going to have something to go, somewhere to go, and there's level gating. There's level gating on the map.
Okay.
And some parts you literally just cannot reach without an item or just having enough stamina, and that's frustrating.
Sure. Yeah.
Knowing that, like, all right, I have to do certain things before I do what I want to do. Still early on. Still got to keep playing. We'll see how it goes. But it's just like a fun game to play. Fun, kill zombies. It's fun to parkour. I hope that part gets better. It seems like it will. And that'll just be like what keeps me going. Because the story, I'll play through it. But just like the first one, it's probably not going to leave any impression.
It's about the parkour and the zombies.
It is.
Yeah. All right. Well, speaking about a game that's all about gameplay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Sifu.
Let me hear it.
All right. So you start Sifu. Before we get into the crux of it, just kind of set up what the story is. You start out as the bad guy.
Okay. Not
knowing you're the bad guy. You kind of like invade this dojo with your crew. And you kill this old dude who they called Sifu. They seem to be like ex-students of his. And then you, the protagonist, are the kid locked in the like dresser or whatever, like watching this happen.
Okay.
So you come out.
I thought this was going towards like a Santa Claus type deal, where you go in, you kill the old Sifu, and then you become the new Sifu.
No.
And you're like contractually obligated to go through these next few levels.
No, you come out all pissed off, like you want to fuck him up, but you're like you're like a child, like a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
So the leader that you were playing,
John Wick just died, and you're the puppy.
Yes. No. Wait.
No?
No, it's more like the puppy just died, and you're John Wick.
Yeah, but the Sifu died.
Yeah.
And then you come out, and you're a kid.
Sure.
So Sifu would be the John Wick, and you'd be the puppy.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. and then you can grow up and be puppy John Wick.
All right. They kill you. They kill the kid. But
you're both the puppy.
Both. The kid was holding on to this like little rope that has like these charms on it. So the bad guy's left. He popped back to life. He's a little older now. I think he was like 12 years old now. And then it cuts ahead. You're 20 years old now.
Whoa.
And you're like in this dojo still.
Is this part of the MCU? Is this canon?
This is so canon. It's beyond canon.
Part of the blip?
Yeah, it's part of the blip.
Gotcha.
And you have this like whiteboard with like things all over it. It's like it's the whole crew that killed your father.
Okay.
And it's about like you're piecing together where they might be at certain points. So, like, you got to go kill them. Mm-hmm. It's a revenge story.
All right.
Let's talk about combat now. That's really what this game is about. If you haven't seen anything about this game, it's martial arts brawler difficult.
Arkham Knight hard.
So, all right, let's start with the basics. People will come at you. They'll fight you. Yeah. So you start with like, you're going through this like drug lab where they're making this crazy drug that's fucking up the people on the streets. So you start out pretty easy combatants because they're just kind of like druggies. They're not martial arts experts.
Okay.
So, but they're still coming like at you to fight you because you're just breaking into their lab.
I know. When you were saying like a drug lab, the first thing I thought was like a pharmaceutical lab, and then I thought about like yeah, I got that. And then when you said they're just druggies, I'm like, these are like lab coat people.
No, not lab coat people.
These poor druggy lab coats.
In fact, the opposite, because you're here to get the botanist, who is kind of like the first boss. He's the first person in this ring they're trying to go against. And he, I guess, spoilers for the first boss, but it's not really like that type of game. I don't really know what's happening here. There's like weird magic shit, because like the beads brought you back to life. This botanist is just over some sand and wiggles his fingers as some plants start growing. And then he teleports you to some jungle thing for the boss fight. Anyway.
It sounds pretty bad. That's Poison Ivy right there.
Combat. They're coming at you, and you basically have 3 options of defense. It's parry, which is, it's the Sakito thing. You hit L1 at the right time, right before they hit you, and it won't just like stagger them right away. A lot of times you have to hit like multiple in succession, and then you'll have an opportunity where you can wail on them with just like light and heavy attacks, which there's all sorts of combos. It's one of those games. I never learn the combos of those games. I just fucking spam the buttons and see what happens.
Okay.
Then there's quick steps, which is kind of like a dodge. You just hit R2. Those are the easy ones, but I looked up some stuff because it's not an easy game. The most effective, but the hardest to master, is avoiding, which is
walk away.
You just don't fight.
Passive.
You give up on your quest for revenge. You realize it's not the right path.
I'm better than this.
You hold down L1.
You pick up a mirror. You're just looking at it intently. I'm better than this.
I'm avoiding it. You hold down L1, and you can hit down on the joystick, which will dodge down. So like, kind of quickly dodge an attack from up high, or you can hit up while you're holding on one. You kind of like jump over a low attack. It seems like the way to really progress in this game, based on what I was looking up, is to sit there and just master that, because that will let you actually quickly counterattack. Because the issue with parrying, which is what I've been doing, is you have what is called a structure bar, and the first level is not too bad. You get to the second level, that it is an insane difficulty spike into that second level, and that structure bar gets demolished so quick, which then your guard is broken, and then you just get fucked up. It does not take that many hits to take you out.
Yeah.
And then there, you have your health, and then there's a focus meter, which has like some skills attached to it. The cool, if you will, or the very unique mechanic with the aging thing. This is how it works. So you start at 20 years old. You die. it adds 1 to your death counter. And then you come back to life, and you're now 21. If you defeat I don't know if they have an official name. They're kind of like a more powerful enemy where they're harder to take out. They're stronger. They're kind of glowing a little bit.
Papa.
Sure. If you take out a Papa, that goes down. Your death counter goes down. If you die again before you do, so let's say you're 21, your death counter's at 1, you die. Your death counter's now at 2. You come back, 24. It goes up by 2. So, okay, let's say you're 27 years old.
How'd you get from 21 to 24 after growing 2 years?
Okay, well, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay.
You're right. It was poor math. You're 23. You die again, 26. Die again, 30, 35, 40. Like, it gets really start piling up when you're struggling.
7, 8, 9, just boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, you can get messed up.
Yeah.
Every decade that you age, your health goes down, but your attack power, like the damage you do, goes up.
Nice.
So, from what I saw, the oldest you can get to is 80, and that's the cutoff point. Like, if you're trying to come back and it's going to push you past 80, like, no. You're done. When you're in your 70s, that's it. It is really fucking brutal.
Mm-hmm.
The checkpointing's not too bad, because, like, I got through the first level, and I found these keys that kind of act as a shortcut. So, if I'm on the second level, and I started the second level at age 26. I died there, like, game over. I can go back into that second level at age 26 again. Or I could try to take the shortcut in the first level, which kind of, like, cuts out, like, 2/3 of the level. Mm-hmm. You kind of get to the area before the boss, and you have to fight a bunch of people and then go to the boss. I could try to complete that level at an age lower than 26 to get to the second level, then I can start from, like, a lower age for my checkpoint from now on. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's brutal in the sense that none of the skills and upgrades that you get, like, you can get upgrades through shrines, or when you die, you have, like, experience you can spend on skills. That's gone when you die.
Mm.
The only way to keep that is to keep putting experience points into one skill for, like, 5 times. So there's, like, you get the skill, then there's a permanent unlock, which you have to put the experience in, like, 5 separate times. And then that will be permanent. Luckily, it does carry over. So, like, let's say in one run, I get a skill and I manage to put 2 bars into the permanent unlock. Then I get game over. It will stay at 2 bars.
Oh, okay.
But it's still kind of, like, grindy.
I mean,
in that sense.
It sounds more roguelike.
It is definitely roguelike.
Yeah.
The combat, when you're, especially in that first area, because it's really not too bad when I was just parrying, when you're fucking people up, it feels so good. It's real good.
Compared to Arkham?
Different.
Satisfaction-wise?
I haven't played an Arkham game in a long time.
God,
I want to say Sifu
then
right
say
now.
Spider-Man. Everyone fucking knows what Arkham feels like.
Okay, this. Because it's harder. Does that make sense? Also, it's more satisfying because, like, it's not as easy to just take someone out.
Gotcha.
And so when you're taking someone out, it's pretty much you do a combo on them, which feels good because you could feel every hit in the controller.
DualSense.
Yeah. You get it triangle circle for, like, a finisher, and it's always just obnoxiously fucking them up.
Yeah.
Just, like, 5 million slaps and punches in the span of seconds, and then, like, you smash their head against the wall.
Discombobulated.
Pretty much, yeah. Weapons feel good. You can pick up, like, pipes or bamboo sticks. They break over time as you use them.
Yeah.
But then one of my favorite things to do is just, like, there's, like, beer bottles everywhere in the first level. You just pick one up, and then, like, a crew comes out. You just, like, toss one at their head, at one of their heads, and, like, it fucks them up, and then you could charge them, hit them once, and then you're in a finisher.
Nice.
And it's just, it feels real good. And it did a thing where, like, in the first level, it cut to, like, a 2D screen, because it's, like, a 3D game, but it cuts to, like, kind of, like, 2D, but still all the same. You take them all out, and then as soon as you're done with the last enemy, the camera pans, so it, like, faces you, and you're looking kind of, the camera's pointing back.
It's all the
and
dead
you just see
all the bodies.
the bodies everywhere.
Daredevil.
Sure.
You remember that scene?
No.
It was either episode 3 or 4. It's one shot continuous down a long hallway, taking dudes out, and then at the end you just see all them sitting there, and then he's blind.
I had a couple moments like he's. Oh, thanks. Okay.
By the way,
he's okay. You're not blind in Sifu.
He's a really good lawyer.
I've had a couple moments like the second level is like this crazy nightclub, and I go through like the beginning, then I'm up on a balcony, and I look down over the balcony, and I can see where I was before, and there's just like 4 bodies piled up on a broken table where I just was. I was like, yeah, I did that.
That's cool.
It feels good. I was talking a lot of shit to the NPCs.
Nice.
Like out loud. I wasn't by myself. Someone was watching me, so
okay.
That. But yeah. I want to... You have to go into this... You need like that Souls mindset.
Yeah.
You're going to die. You're going to die a lot, and it's about learning from that and getting good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to go in now, and it's like a bit of a different mindset, but like I want to master the combat system. Because it feels good. But it's hard. It's not a casual run through the park game.
All right.
There's no difficulty options. There's none of that.
I still want to try it, but I don't know where it sits on my priority level. I might wait for a sale, if anything.
It feels good. It's fun.
Okay.
And I don't mind a good challenge.
I don't know if I have enough time in my life for a good challenge.
I respect that.
Life's so short.
Yeah, I respect that.
I mean, we're already in fucking February.
Yeah, yes, we are.
God, and it's still
next week. We'll
the
be
games
halfway
still
through
haven't
February.
even fucking started yet.
Not really. In about a week, they will.
Yeah.
We played a game together.
We played a game together.
Grounded.
Is this your first time playing it?
Yeah.
My second time playing it.
Yeah, you seem to know what you were talking about.
Somewhat.
I was like a little baby.
Well,
I was a little baby lost in the overgrown yard.
A lot of what we did was just like resource management and just like building and learning and whatnot. Last time I was like, all right, what the fuck do I got to do to just get me wherever I got to go, and then I could start doing stuff.
Yeah, we kind of had the opposite approach.
Which I'm fine. I'm fine with.
We just kind of started doing stuff and didn't really advance the story or whatever you're supposed to do. It's fun.
It is fun. It's still kind of broken.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. It's better.
It's beta.
But like, still.
The gameplay loop is more enjoyable than I was thinking it was going to be. Because typically these survival type games where it's like, you worry about your hunger and your water and you have to go out and get supplies. I'm usually like, no.
Yeah.
I don't want anything to do with that. But this, once I like got it, where it's like, all right, I'm starting the day. I have my goal, which is to get ant armor right now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go out. I'm going to have a couple meals in my inventory, have my weapons, and just go hunt some ants. Or like try and find this thing. And that was like the loop of like doing that. And then it comes nighttime, go home, sleep, wake up, start all over. Like it was fun.
It is fun.
And combat was like decent.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel too bad.
We glitched a spider.
Yeah, we did.
Inside the shrink ray, and I just was standing on top, just looking at it.
Yeah,
and you were on the outside, just whacking it slowly.
Its leg was sticking out; it was clipping through the whole thing, and I just kept hitting that leg, and the spider just didn't really seem to care.
He would start to like glitch out and move up a little bit. And I had a hammer in my hand, and for immersion's sake, because I knew for a fact it did nothing, I started...
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I took my mallet, my hammer, and I started whacking it on the spider as he came up to try to, like, headcannon, put him back down, and I would wait there. And then he started glitching it, and I'd start smacking it.
Nope, get back in there, spider.
No. You're gonna die.
It did die.
Yeah. Which, we got a good amount of resources for that. Immediately went over, started scanning it, analyzing it.
I want to play more.
Yeah.
I'm like down to stick with this, which is usually these types of games is like a one and done for me.
This game is different. It's fun, and it's just simple enough to just pick up.
Yeah, it has those survival mechanics, but it's not too much.
It's just simple Minecraft. in a way.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't really done much. You're the one building our house, so I haven't.
We have
around with that.
We have like a 1 floor ish wall.
Yeah.
We have 1 door and we have our 3 beds. We don't even have a
ants
ceiling.
have started attacking us.
Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go do some more stuff so I can figure out how to make a second platform.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
stairs.
we're kind of at the point where it's like we've kind of explored and done what we can around our area anyway. So it's time to let's.
We gotta turn on the thing and go down to the tree and talk to the robot.
Yeah, and then we'll start doing more things.
Yeah, but it is a fun game.
It is fun. Let's move on.
Okay, we're moving on.
Let's move. There's not a lot to say about Grounded.
We're fucking done with Grounded.
Pokemon.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
What did you expect? We literally said it last week.
we did, and last week we talked about it for over an hour. We love it.
It's
It's.
still so good.
I don't know about you. I don't have like much more to add from last week. Just kind of like where I'm at.
Pretty much. So you go first. Like not
All right.
like, not with like the whole thing, but just like
No.
yeah.
So I am not I don't think I'm all that far from like beating the main story. It kind of like at some point like you see the loop of what it is.
Every main story in a Pokemon game follows
Yeah.
the exact same beats.
Yes.
To which we all know when the time comes, like, all right, we're pretty much at the end.
Yes. So I know I'm nearing the end. I'm sure there's gonna be like a couple things after the last area to do, but I'm nearing there. But I decided because this is not really a spoiler. I don't know. I guess if you want to know nothing about the what you need to do, don't listen to this part. To get the true ending, you need to.
That's not a. I don't know if that's a spoiler.
Okay. I don't know. People get weird with that.
Fine.
It's
Spoiler.
kind of. To get the true ending, you need to complete the Pokédex, as in like have caught every Pokemon.
Yeah.
You don't need to do all the research points things, but you need to have caught at least one of every Pokemon in the game. And then you can, like, really actually finish the game.
Yes.
I'm working on that before I advance in the story. So I'm at the point where it's just looking through a Pokédex guide to see which ones are missing from my thing and be like, where can I find them?
Yep.
Oh, I can't have to evolve this Pokemon. How do I evolve? What stone do I need? Like, what do I need to do? It's a lot of the out there Pokemon.
Yeah.
The not just the ones that you won't typically just find wandering around. It's the ones
the
that
more pain in the ass.
yes. So I'm in the mindset of just like, all right, get done what I can right now, then I can move forward, and it won't be too much of a pain after I beat the first main story part.
But before you beat the main story and then head into the post game.
Yes.
End game.
Yeah. I want the end game to be as easy as it can be for me.
Which, it is easy. I will say the final mission of the end game is collect all the Pokemon.
Oh, yeah. I didn't mean easy. I meant like I want to have like almost all that done.
Yeah.
And then once I get to that point, it's like have them all done. It's like, all right, I'm ready. I'm done.
But even so, like the missions that it asks of you before, it is literally like, we also want you to just get this done.
Yeah.
They are just fucking handing you shit.
And I'm still working on requests. I
Yeah.
want to do all the requests. But other than that, it's just like, yeah, I can't put it down.
No.
I have played this game for hours straight multiple times to the point of like, oh, my Switch is dying. Gotta plug it in.
Yeah.
Keep playing while it's plugged in because I don't care.
No.
I'm gonna keep playing.
Mm-hmm.
It is very hard to put down.
It is so good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
I did beat it. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
I won't necessarily get into more of that. I also did most of the post-game missions because there's 20 missions in the main story, and I think there's 28 total.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say there's 28 in the post game. I was gonna say
No.
what? Like
No. So you do that, and then there's like a few story post-game missions to do.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few easy requests to get over.
Okay.
There's a pretty decent boss fight like towards the end, which I fucked myself over and put myself in a very bad position with
Uh-oh.
0 revives and
Ooh.
5 Pokemon instead of 6.
What happened?
I just assumed that I was going to go run through it and then get what I had to get, but I died 4 times before I was able to, like, before I was like, I'm sick of this. I'm going to my pasture. I'm getting my strongest fucking Pokemon and I'm coming back here and I'm fucking ripping face. Like,
Is that what you did?
And I went and I bought like 10 max revives. I said, I'm not fucking doing this anymore. I'm going Yakuza deep and I will get out of this. I'm pissed. So I got that over with. I have so many wisps to collect, which is one of the requests.
And you have to do that because it's the only way to get a Pokemon.
Yeah. Which we'll talk about that next week, but I have questions.
I probably don't have answers.
You definitely don't have answers.
No.
And besides that, I think I have a few requests, some that I don't even have yet because I haven't even caught the Pokemon.
A lot don't unlock until you catch that Pokemon, and then it's like, oh, hey, now you can do this request, which is interesting.
To which I think I have 2 requests left, not counting those ones.
Okay.
So, pretty much all you can do.
Yeah.
And it's still so fucking good.
Yeah, it is. Even when it's annoying, like, to catch some of these Pokemon, it's, like, good annoying?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like, it's still, like, a pain in the ass to do, but doing it is still fun. It's weird.
Like I said, I finished the main story and just going out there, catching the rest of the Pokemon and completing some of those, like, their challenges. It is sad. It is almost more fun in a way. It's sad. It's keeping me going and I can't stop.
I, as a casual Pokemon fan who has played some of the games here and there and only beaten a select few, I consider this, I'm not done, but this is the best Pokemon game I've ever played. It just is.
I want to say it is too. I have such an affinity for the old Gen 4 games. Mm-hmm. I mean, I will easily say that after this now, Gen 4 has given us the best Pokemon games ever.
There you go. That's
Gen 4 reigns supreme. But it is insanely good.
Yes.
It is that next level that all us Pokemon fans have been waiting for. Even if it's not entirely to what we wanted or expected in some cases, it is still just so... I could just give me this for the next 10 years, 15 years.
I think
give me
that's
all of it.
To its credit how good the gameplay loop is, because it's... Like, we got deep into it last week, but it's not perfect.
No.
There's a lot that could be done to make this better.
Yeah.
But they have made such an incredible foundation for Pokemon games like this that, like, keep this foundation and add or change a few things, like make it better, and like you can't go wrong.
No.
This is it for me, at least. Like this should be Pokemon moving forward.
And it better be. Give me all of them. Give me all the legends. Give me all the whatever. I want to catch. Give me every single Pokemon in one of these games.
I mean, I would do it.
If Gen 9
I don't know how many there are. I'm sure it's a lot.
Right now it's over 800.
I would do it.
It's at like 870.
I would do it.
If Gen 9 comes out and puts it at 1,000 and has it do this, and they do this, I would fucking do it.
Yeah, I would do it as well. And I think it would be really cool to see a Pokemon game like this, but in more modern times. Mm-hmm. Like, imagine going through a city, and it's like, you can still catch Pokemon in the city or something. Because there's fucking wild Pokemon. There's rats in cities.
Yeah, there's like a dock. You go down to the dock, there's like Wingulls flying around,
yeah,
or maybe
exactly.
There's like a whatever just walking. Just like they all fit where they're supposed to be.
Yep. This opens the possibilities for a crazy amount of cool things they could do with Pokemon now.
And to which this could only shoot it up even further. But they need to take all of their money from being the most profitable anything on this planet.
They're not lacking in money.
They're the most profitable anything on this planet. And they are still running around with shitty graphics.
Yes.
And content that hasn't been updated in like 8 years.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yes. They can certainly afford to hire better, I don't want to say better people, more people. I'm sure that they did what they could with what they have there.
Yeah.
Bring more people on board. It could be done.
Mm-hmm.
It can be. It's an ugly game especially at certain points.
But it does feel.
That's the thing. That's how good it is. Where at the end of the day, as I'm playing the game, I don't fucking care.
No.
I don't care how it looks. Like it's just so good. All right, you want to go over our stats like we did last week, or whatever you want to call them?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of our stats.
Stats.
All right. I've beaten the game. So I've done all 5 nobles.
I got 4.
All right. I've been to all 5 regions.
I'm in the 5th region.
All right. I am a 9-star member.
I am a 7-star member.
I have put 47 hours in.
A little bit more than me. I'm 45 and a half in.
I have seen 218.
I've seen 207.
I've caught 203.
Ooh, yeah, you just got me. I caught 202.
I have completed 161.
Yeah, I've completed 44. You're trying to complete like all of them.
And I will.
Yeah, I mean, well, what did you say? 164?
161 out of 242,
You're
I think.
close enough at this point. You're 2/3 of the way there.
Yeah.
So, like...
Oh, yeah.
At that point, you're going to do it.
I'm pretty sure as of right now, I may have done every single one or most of from the first region at least.
Okay.
I literally think I just have to finish fucking Raichu, which is a fucking goddamn pain in the ass because he's such a small level. Anyway... Let's move on to our teams. So I have a level 69 Dialga.
Nice. I got a level 65 Typhlosion.
Level 75 Empoleon.
Level 60 Empoleon.
A level 31 Leafeon, which I just completed.
Level 62 Luxray.
Level 24 Raichu, who's a fucking pain in my ass.
That's a small level for Raichu.
Yeah.
Level 63 Torterra.
Level 36 Togepi.
Level 73 Lucario.
And I recently just got a level 65 Dusknoir.
Which one's that?
The final evolution of Duskull and Dusclops.
Yeah, okay. I know that, yeah.
I completely forgot that he was a thing, and I was going around and I saw him. I said, do I have you? I immediately pulled out my book. I was like, I have never seen you before.
It's the one, you have to give it like the hand, right? To evolve it into that? Or did you just like go catch an alpha or something?
It was an alpha. He was just chilling.
Oh,
I found him.
I'm pretty sure I gave that. You have to give Dusclops the hand.
Probably.
And then it becomes that.
He's one of the annoying ones like that.
My last one is a level 51 Porygon 2.
Oh, I only have Porygon 1. I don't even have 2 or 3.
2, you had to buy one of the things
The
with your merit
upgrades.
points.
Yeah.
And then to do it, you have to get the more expensive upgrade for whatever the last one is.
Porygon 3.
Is that what it is? Is it Porygon 3?
Yep.
All right.
Or Porygon Z, whatever it is.
It's something. I got a new Switch.
Oh, we're doing that? I since I beat it, I'm giving Pokemon a 9.
Oh, okay. You can't. Well, I'm not going to give a score yet. I haven't finished it. But I have been thinking about it, and 9 is exactly where I've been landing as well.
It's just so fucking good.
It is.
So you were saying?
I got a Switch OLED.
Oh, that's what you've been using to play Pokemon.
That's what I've been using to play Pokemon recently. I got it DoorDashed.
Yeah, that threw me the fuck off.
It's been kind of in the back of my head that I wanted one. Part of that's Grumpy Gamer's fault when like they were talking about it, the comparisons, and it's just also part of it is Pokemon's fault, and part of it is just the fact that my Switch was like falling apart, literally.
Oh, I mean, not everyone drops a hammer on.
Yeah, I dropped a hammer on my Switch. So there's all sorts of stock issues, and I specifically wanted the white one because I like the way it looks and it matches my...
Dude, stock issues is everything. Before
Yes.
Pokemon came out, I went out to buy new Joy-Cons because I wanted to be able to play it on the go, and I went to Best Buy, 0 Joy-Cons. I went to Target, 1 pair left.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I want the white one specifically because I have like the blue and red one, which I'm sure the stock issues are for both, but I also got the white one specifically
It's so
because
clean.
it's clean and it matches the white PS5 and the white Quest 2 that I have set up in the same spot so well.
Okay.
That I was like, why not
Yeah.
have it all match? So I've been checking. Nintendo has like on their thing just like quick links to all the places. So I've been checking like every day, and GameStop didn't have like online delivery, like a typical just like online order.
Mm-hmm.
It was either store pickup or same day delivery from a store that was like 45 minutes away from where we live, and they only have 5 left. So they like they must have just put it in there. So I was like, all right, same day delivery, sure. And then I'm waiting a while, and then I just get a text where it's like, DoorDash just picked up your order from GameStop. It'll be here. I was like, okay. DoorDash is gonna, and then luckily this guy over here, Mr. Dave.
I like just got done brushing my teeth.
I called him because I got a text from the DoorDash driver that was like, hey, they don't have bags at GameStop. Do you want me to leave it there still? Because I was at work and no one was home because, of course, the people I live with were either they were out of state. So I was like, well, yeah, because I want it. Like, I finally fucking got one. But luckily, Dave did not yet come into work. I called him. He picked it up for me. It was just straight up a Switch box on the doorstep.
The bright red.
Yeah.
Everybody fucking look at me.
No
Switch
covering.
Box. I walk
no
up
covering
to it,
at all.
I see it, and I'm like, oh my, it's just
there.
It's just there. Like someone like dropped it on their way out of their inventory. Like,
yeah.
as
like,
walking out of the house.
But thankfully, it worked out.
Yeah.
Dave saved us. All of us.
It wasn't a problem.
It's noticeably better. So
I took a quick peek, and just the saturation, the colors.
The screen is the main thing, obviously.
Yeah.
There's so much less of that big black border that's on the. Is that what's called?
A bezel.
A bezel. There's way less of that on this.
Because looking at mine, I'm like, that's just it's so noticeable.
So you don't think about it like before this. You don't think about stuff like that, but then like looking at them side by side, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
The screen is so much smaller on this one. The OLED way bigger, and the colors are way brighter and like just nicer. Kickstand way better. I don't really use it because I don't play with like here's the Switch set up and I have the Joy-Cons unattached.
Yeah.
But instead of it being like the little tiny one little flap thing, it's like the whole thing comes out.
Yeah.
It's way sturdier, and it hopefully won't break because oh god, this made a huge line of ink on my thumb.
Yeah, I don't know why it looked like an injury.
Here's this black blood coming out of me.
I don't know. The first thing I thought is, those people that have like little cuticle rips.
Yeah.
You just take that and then you start pulling it, and then it just starts coming down.
This to my whole thumb.
I don't know.
That would be impressive.
That would fucking hurt.
Yeah, it would. Anyway, I don't remember the kickstand. Yeah, I would fidget with that kickstand on my original Switch to the point where it doesn't really click in anymore. I can't do that on this one. You just physically can't. So that's probably a good thing. The speakers are better. I don't know. I didn't really do like research into it, so I don't know if they're actually better, or maybe my Switch was just old. But I feel like it's louder and just clearer.
Okay.
And the dock has an Ethernet port, which is nice for just like quicker downloading.
Yeah.
Great. But overall for the $350 price tag, like I mean it's look, there's proof on this podcast. I've shit talked the Switch OLED. I've said there's no reason to get a Switch OLED if you have a Switch.
Yeah.
Here I am, I got a Switch OLED. I'm very happy with it.
Okay.
And if they do come out with a Switch Pro, I have to accept who I am. I try to fight it and say I don't need that. It's $100. I don't need it. I just gotta accept that I'm gonna do it at some point. So just fucking do it. I did the same thing with the PS4 Pro. I was like, this is stupid. I don't need this. Then 2 years later, I got PS4 Pro. I was like, yeah, this is worth it.
I remember when you bought that.
Yeah, I got that the same day as a new TV.
Well, at least like that's why I used to love GameStop, because it's like, all right, I'll just trade it in, make it easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did get it through GameStop. I maybe could have still done that, but I gave the old Switch to my girlfriend, so
whatever,
works out.
It's all good.
How's
the battery life?
I would say maybe about the same, as in like I played for.
Because even like the better battery life Switch that came out before the OLED,
I played for maybe about 4.5, 5 hours Pokemon, with it from full charge down to like, all right, it's at like 5%. I gotta plug it in. Which doesn't feel like I never really timed it, because I did purposely think about that the first time I was like doing I had the day off and just playing Pokemon all day.
Mm-hmm.
I never really measured that with my original Switch, but that feels in the same range. It could be maybe Pokemon is just like a big game, so it's taxing it a little more.
Maybe.
Or maybe it's the battery life is just not that improved.
It is Nintendo.
It is Nintendo. But yeah, I'm enjoying the Switch OLED, especially with Pokemon. Worth it just for Pokemon.
Well, Pokemon's so fucking good.
I guess we're just going to continue on this Nintendo train, huh?
Mm-hmm.
There was a Direct yesterday.
There was a state of play that happened the other day. It was about Gran Turismo 7. No one gives a fuck. Moving on. The Nintendo
It was literally
Direct,
just Gran Turismo 7.
just
right?
Gran
Yeah,
Turismo
so,
7.
Yeah.
Whatever. So the Switch Direct happened today, which felt like it kind of came out of nowhere, and it didn't have a lot. It was just
there were a few big hitters in here.
There's a majority of it is just, all right, here's things coming to Switch.
Yes, there is a lot of this is coming.
Yeah.
Here's this collection of old games coming. That is happening.
Yeah.
But I guess let's blast through this Direct.
Starting off, Warriors fans and Fire Emblem fans get hyped because we got Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Full-on Warriors game.
Same universe as Three Houses.
I mean, makes sense. They have the word 3.
There is 3, so I mean... that's coming June 24th. I've told you this.
You love the Warriors games.
No,
you said you were done.
I am. I don't want this.
Is it because it's Fire Emblem, or is it
no?
just 'cause...
I think if they came out with another Hyrule Warriors tomorrow, I'd be like, no.
What if they come out with Super Mario Warriors?
I might have to do. But just being in on Warriors as a whole, none of them hit me like Dynasty Warriors 9 did. That one hit me in a way that like it hooked me, and then Hyrule Warriors, the first one, like I liked. Second one, it was more of that, and then just the more Warriors I played, the more I was like, I don't think I need this.
They always look like games that just had too much content that like you could just never finish them.
Yeah, well, especially Dynasty Warriors 9, but that's like what I beat that game like 5,000 times.
Yeah, it's like where do you call it beat, you know?
I don't think I ever did consider it beaten.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to beat it with every character, I just never did.
God, I just can't do that.
So, this one didn't do anything for me.
Nope.
No. Then they talked about the Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. Did that have a release date or was this new?
I don't know.
It's coming April 8th, 2022. I don't know if that's new or not. Advance Wars is not... Listen, I get people are crazy about Advance Wars, and I'm sure they're very happy that this is happening. Not my jam.
I'll own it on Game Boy one day.
Yeah. April 8th, so there you go. More of that.
We got to see probably one of the ugliest ports being No Man's Sky, and like, cool, you can bring it on the go. It doesn't look good. Which most of these games don't. And
no, it's
like,
a Switch.
But it's like being reminded that like, yeah, you can, but it does look like shit.
I also personally, like, I've played No Man's Sky. Like, I had my fun with it for a little bit.
Yeah.
I know they keep adding shit, so I'm sure there's new shit to do. But when I play No Man's Sky, I want to, like, I was having fun because I was playing with other people.
Yeah.
Like, my brothers and my friends, and, like, that's what I want to do. I don't want to play No Man's Sky by myself.
No.
So, I wouldn't do that on the Switch, because if I'm doing that I want to play things on the go on my Switch. That's why I do it.
Yeah.
Like, I want to take it to work, or, like, if I'm going on vacation, I want to take it, like, that's what I want to do with a Switch.
Yeah.
I can't play that online and under those circumstances.
No, and just even in general, it's... How many times are we going to start No Man's Sky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think my ship has sailed with No Man's Sky.
Probably mine too.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing either. I enjoyed my time with it when I played it.
It happened all right.
It did. But yep, that's coming to Switch, and I'm glad that's coming this summer. I'm glad that I landed on this next one. Mario Strikers Battle League We got a new Mario Strikers game. I played the shit of that one on GameCube. They're adding stuff to this one.
It looks crazy.
There's gear with stats attached to it. That's new. Local 4v4. You can have an online club with up to 20 people, and you compete against other clubs. And this is coming June 10th. Now, I'm not going to do that online shit because that's not how I play games. I'm going to fucking get this game, and I'm going to beat the shit out of the computer. And I'm going to be very happy about it. Yeah, I'm excited.
Next up, it seems like Splatoon 3 will have Salmon Run again.
That's not surprising. That was like, it was very well received. I never got that. I just played the campaign, but Salmon Run was well received.
I don't know what that means.
It's like a... So, like I said...
I don't really care.
I might be completely wrong.
I don't care.
It's like a wave horde mode thing.
I don't care.
Okay. Summer 2022. Oh, yeah. Front Mission First Remake. I don't know what this game is. It's some sort of mech tactical RPG.
With Front Mission 2 coming later.
Yeah, it's coming.
Well, you got to play the first one first.
You have to.
Maybe.
That's coming this summer. I guess if you know what that game is, maybe you liked it. Maybe you're excited.
And new people can enjoy it.
Sure. You're next.
I did Front Missions too.
Oh, okay. I included that as one thing. All right. You should. I wish we had video. You can see the faces Dave was making.
I make a lot of faces.
Yeah, he does. Disney Speedstorm, which is just Mario Kart with Disney. You could play as Mickey Mouse and the blue monster from Monsters Inc. What's it?
Sully.
Yeah. Okay.
God damn.
That's coming this summer. It's they're making a comeback. These we got Chocobo GP. We had I guess Sonic's always kind of been around for recent years, but now we got this one, the Crash Racing. Yep. It's happening.
All right, arcade racers are fun.
Yeah.
Now begins a whole bunch of shit just coming to Switch.
Yeah, they call this classic games.
So we got Force Unleashed coming.
420.
Ezio Collections coming.
217.
SD Gundam Battle Alliance.
Chibi Gundams this year.
Okay. Chrono Cross Radical Dreamers Edition, April 7th.
Yeah. Sure. Oh, we're done. Yeah, because we're moving on to Kirby. We got to talk about Kirby. It's no secret. Excitement for this game is high with me. And then they showed Mouthful Mode.
Which... It's just Super Mario Odyssey and Kirby is Cappy, but it's so much more ridiculous and so much more satisfying.
It is, because this is not Kirby eating an enemy and taking its power. It is, there's a car over here. I'm going to stretch my skin to fit around this car and hold it in my body, and now I'm shaped like a car and I can vroom vroom. And they all are ridiculous names.
And for the most part, not all of them, but some of the items stick out.
Yeah.
Because, it's mouth full, it sticks out, but some aren't.
Some don't.
And
yeah,
it's funny.
I have the full list here. Car mouth. They're all something and then mouth.
Yeah.
Which lets you drive around like a car.
Vending mouth, which you're a vending machine and you're spitting out sodas as weapons.
No, it's juice specifically.
Okay, whatever, man.
It's juice. Cone mouth.
Cone mouth.
Which that's one of them where the bottom of it's like a traffic cone, a giant traffic cone.
Yeah.
The bottom of it, of the square part, someone's just straight sticking it out.
Yeah. Which makes me mad because that's small compared to a car. He could fucking eat that thing.
He definitely could. And then it starts getting scissor lift mouth.
Yeah, it's random object to my right mouth.
Ring mouth, light bulb mouth, arch mouth, which
that's the flying one.
Yeah, I don't know if it's meant to be I don't know.
I don't know.
And water balloon mouth.
Yeah.
Which I was having a good time when I was watching that.
It kept going, and it's what? Yeah, how many?
It started. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Mouthful more than car mouth. I'm immediately.
Because I thought it would have stopped at car mouth.
No, there's a lot of mouths
going.
And then something that was cool, they also showed off a little more like the Waddle Dee Village, which is like a hub area. You can just straight up upgrade the abilities you can get. So, like, you can make the fire breathing thing, like, you can upgrade it to be like dragon breath, and it's super powerful.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That stuff seemed really cool.
Very, very excited for this game.
I
It
know.
sucks that it's coming out the same day as other big games.
God,
Why do they do that? Why can't... Well, I know, fiscal year shit. But they hate us.
It just so happens that there are 3 games coming out that day, and we both have interest in a majority of them.
I'm going to be paying for copies of all 3 of those games day one.
I will be paying... Oh, one's a pre-order.
I have all 3 I don't think... Did I pre-order Ghostwire Tokyo? If I didn't, I'm going to. I'm going to have all 3 pre-ordered.
Yeah. I might have to wait on both because Wonderlands is going to take over
I
my
understand
life.
that.
Wonderlands is going to take over. But I will be done with it fast because it'll take over my life, and I'll probably start a second playthrough very fast and just start going through there. And then it might be Ghostwire then Kirby, depending on the reviews.
We'll get to Ghostwire a little later.
We will. Next up, they went over the show 22.
MLB The Show. Not just any show.
And it looks like shit.
Yeah, it does. It's coming to Switch for the first time, so that's interesting. That too, like as soon as they said that, I was like, that's got to be like a stream version. Then they showed it. It's like, no.
Yeah.
It just looks bad.
Sure.
Then they announced, do you want me to just blast through these? The game collections thing that they went through.
Whatever.
Game collections coming to Switch. Kingdom Hearts Integrum Masterpiece on the cloud. Out now. Klonoa Fantasy Reverie series. It's Klonoa 1 and 2, July 8th.
Portal and Portal 2.
You take that.
I don't know when.
This year.
This year.
That's
Portal. Portal
Yeah,
on
that's
the go.
cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
I still never played Portal 2.
So fucking good.
I want to.
So
it just
fucking
didn't
good.
happen, but I want to.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Well, okay.
Do it.
You want to? Okay, I got to.
Live, live.
Yeah, this was.
I don't know.
I looked it up. I think it said it was on the SNES.
Really? Is this a remaster?
It's a remake.
Okay.
Or remaster.
Because that looked kind of good, like visually.
No, it wasn't a straight one for one. I mean, some
so.
SNES games look good, but this was SNES, yes, and then but was also on the Wii U. It says so. I don't know what that means, but the Wii U did have that like the virtual console shit. So
Weird.
I don't know what that means.
Right. That's coming July 22nd.
Yeah,
Hey, now could come the big boy.
yeah, this one,
Big boy. We're getting Nintendo Switch Sports.
Wii Sports is getting a sequel. Well, I guess it already kind of had a sequel, like Wii Sports Resort.
Which that one was a lot of fun.
It's getting a next gen sequel.
The next level.
Yeah, Nintendo Switch Sports. Switch Sports.
Yeah, it's fucking exciting. It's
Yeah.
just more.
Yeah.
We got bowling,
Tennis.
volleyball,
Chambara?
soccer
With a leg strap.
with a leg strap,
If you want.
and
Badminton.
golf to be added in the fall.
Yes, which I'm very excited about that too. I'm excited about all of these.
Oh, and by the way, it's coming out April 29th.
Yeah, like a couple
What?
months. Well, a couple months, 2.5 months. That's awesome.
Yeah, more fucking Wii Sports in
Yeah,
a way. We're only going to be able to call it Wii Sports. It's all that's going to slip out of the mouth for like months.
I was telling my girlfriend about it, and
Yeah.
I called it Wii Sports, just straight up.
Because it's
and
like,
I was like, oh, wait, sorry. Nintendo Switch Sports.
it's literally just the U2 of Nintendo systems. The U2 album that they put on every fucking iTunes account. It's literally what it is. So that's all.
Yes.
It's ingrained in history now.
This is awesome. I already know I'm gonna spend hours just fucking doing this.
For me, it's going to be the Chambara, badminton, and bowling.
It's gonna be all of them, every single one.
I mean, I'll play the other ones with you, but I definitely don't care about tennis, volleyball, or soccer as much.
Oh, tennis was my jam in Wii Sports.
Yeah,
I
but
played so much tennis.
Why would I fucking touch tennis when there's badminton?
Both. All of the above.
Badminton.
Both. I'm not disagreeing.
It's like badminton.
I didn't know that's how it was spelt.
Isn't that weird? Badminton?
I always thought it was just badminton, like no N.
It's one of those, just a society says it a certain way, and
Yeah.
it's all Arceus.
It's yeah, we know it's Arceus technically, but no, it's Arceus. Anyway, there's going to be an online playtest from the 18th to the 20th. You can sign up on the 15th. I'm going to fucking buy Nintendo Switch Online, which I don't have,
just
to sign up so I can play it a few of the sports for a few days, because, yeah, I want this right now. Then they announced Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival. It's the Taiko drum game shit that's been around for years. And it's going to have a subscription service in it that will get you over 500 songs, and then like probably adding more over time.
Kind of sounds like a Guitar Hero Live
It
moment.
seems like it's going to be that type of thing. But that's exciting it's a big rhythm game in Japan.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, I know it, but I've never actually played it. I played it in a Yakuza game.
Yeah.
But I never played with the drums, which is kind of how you're supposed to play it.
Next up, we got the Triangle Strategy demo.
Yeah.
That's out.
Out now.
You could play that, and you can play up to Chapter 3, and it saves you progress.
That's the way demos should be.
Which is cool.
Yeah, you can play that in Chapter 3, game comes out, you buy it, and you can just continue. That's great.
I want to play it. I don't know what to do. My mind is so confused because it's just Octopath with what looks like Fire Emblem stuff in it.
Yeah.
And it's like, it looks so confusing, but also I really want to jump into it because it looks great and it's more Octopath, even though I never finished Octopath. I really enjoyed my time with it.
I don't see myself getting to this game. I have very mild interest.
I don't know if it'll happen this year. If it does, it might just be a work game.
I could see that.
Yeah, taking up all my time.
Cuphead, The Delicious Last Course, paid DLC.
Coming to Switch.
June 30th.
Metroid Dread is getting free updates.
That's cool.
We're getting a rookie mode, a Dread mode, boss rush.
One-hit death.
That shit. Sure. Not it.
There are people that are into that. Not us.
No, I haven't even played Metroid.
And that's out now.
That's out now.
Boss Rush is April 2022. Then they talked about some Nintendo Switch Online stuff, as in Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings are coming to it. Earthbound Beginnings is just Mother. And that's out now.
We get another segment of random shit just coming to the Switch.
Yeah, I don't know.
We got Demon Slayer coming, Zombie Army 4, Getsu Fumaden, Undying Moon.
I don't know.
Lego Brawls, which just looks like a brawler game.
Yeah, I had no idea that existed.
Me either. And 2 Point Campus, apparently.
Yeah,
which feels like something that should have been on the Switch already.
Yeah, that's a game that will just work on the Switch.
Yeah.
Then we got some Mario Kart news, not the news that
anybody
wants to hear.
Anybody needed.
They're calling it the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass. It's a thing that it's $24.99, and then you'll have the pass. They're gonna be adding remastered courses from throughout the entire Mario Kart series, over 6 waves. You get 8 courses in each wave. The reason people are upset, wave 1 is March 18th, which is soon.
They're doing this up until the end of 2023. Straight up telling us we're not getting Mario Kart 9 until at least 2024.
Yeah.
Which they were like, we know you wanted to hear about Mario Kart, and then they do the most Nintendo ass shit and tell us something that we don't want to hear.
Yep. And I do think this is a cool thing.
If anyone actually gave a shit.
People will give
a shit, but
they're gonna buy this.
This game's been out for how many years now?
Yeah, but they're gonna buy this.
Nintendo, just give us a fucking sequel.
They will. But
yeah,
people are
too goddamn long.
This. If you have the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack membership, I don't know what that is. It's just it's included. You have
more
it.
Bullshit.
Yeah, the Nintendo Switch Online confuses me. And then it closed with something I'm excited about: Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And that's coming September this year. Great. I don't know. I looked a little bit more into it past the trailer. Well, I say I looked into it. I read the subtitles because we were at work when this was happening, of the dude talking about it, and then they're saying how it's going to, like, this game will tie the events of the first Xenoblade Chronicles and the second one, because they were pretty separate. Like, it'll tie it all together. I don't know. Xenoblade lore, confusing, but I like them. They're fun. So I'm excited for that.
Nice.
That was a direct. A lot of bullshit in there, but a few big things.
It was fine.
That's kind of how directs go. But Xenoblade, Mario Strikers, Nintendo Switch Sports have me very excited. And then more Kirby.
Yeah. Top of the news?
Yeah, now the rest of the news.
Hopping in the news.
Busy week.
Rockstar has officially confirmed that active development is happening on the next entry in the Grand Theft Auto series. Was Grand Theft Auto in development for the past few years? Of course it was.
Yeah, it's not exactly a secret that they were making another GTA.
The most fucking profitable video game out there pretty much right now. A game that somehow people keep fucking buying.
Who doesn't have it at this point?
It's like number one every single month.
Who?
Maybe they get so mad at online they break their discs and gotta buy it again. I don't know. But that's happening. Who knows when it's gonna come out?
Yeah,
it seems to be more of a priority for them now, so that's good.
Yeah, there's a lot of rumors continue to go around about this game, like they're returning to Vice City. It's going to be a smaller map and it like changes over time, like Fortnite style, and like it's very unclear. Like also that thing is very unclear to me. Like, are they talking about the multiplayer in that at that point? Are they talking about GTA Online, or are they talking about the single? I don't know.
All of it. Who knows? I guess everyone just go back to what you were doing.
Yeah, we'll know at some point.
Yeah. On top of that, I'm not sure if we knew this was a thing or not, but as of right now, unless they change it again, GTA 5 Definitive Edition will be releasing on March 15th.
Oh, yeah, sure. I don't know. All the GTA 5 shit at this point is just so over my head that I'm just like, I see it, I'm just like, okay, GTA 5's happening.
Yeah, I'll probably get it.
It's still happening. Oh. You're going to get it?
I still play GTA 5 online from time to time.
You're the people.
Well,
you keep buying it.
I will say I have probably bought 3 separate copies of GTA.
You're the people.
One 360 copy and two Xbox One copies. Yeah. I must have like 20 days in online.
That's a lot of time.
I used to play a lot back in the day, and I still hop on with my buddy and we'll just like drive around, role play, just fuck around.
I will see clips. I've seen it on YouTube. I get them on TikTok now of the GTA role-playing servers where like it's taken seriously.
Well, I'm pretty sure got to be on PC, and those are like, I love those where it's like, hey, you're speeding, and then like shit just happens, and it's like, oh,
it's fascinating to me.
Yeah,
it's the type of thing where like if I had unlimited time, I would absolutely do that. I don't.
I mean, it's crazy if you see any of like the airplane like simulator games, how seriously they take it, like legit.
Yeah,
like it's insane.
It was the clip. It was someone in a taxi driver who is role playing as a taxi driver, picking up someone who's role playing as someone that's new to the city, and
I'm new in town.
They were scamming the new person, and they got caught speeding, so the cops pulled them over.
Whoa!
And then the cops are also just real players, and they're like doing the whole like hands up in the air, walk backwards towards me, and then they're interviewing both people separately, trying to figure out what was. It's like it's fascinating that this is happening. Fascinating.
I don't have enough time for that.
No, that's the thing. I would have time for that if that's all I did.
Yeah,
and there's too much I want to do, but I find it fascinating.
It is cool.
How about some Google Stadia news?
Oh, yeah, fine.
Oh, did you want to do this one?
No, it's okay.
All right.
It does make me really happy, though.
Google Stadia is taking a change in direction, if you will. They're going to be renamed or rebrand Google Stream.
Google Stadia is fucking dead.
Pretty much, yeah.
Stadia is fucking dead. They're scrapping all resources left and are literally auctioning it off to whoever will give them money for it.
They're licensing out the tech of it. So, like, Peloton is the big one that's kind of like... like, I could see how Peloton could use the tech of Google Stadia.
Yeah.
I get it.
Well, so Peloton uses the tech for their gain lane break. Apparently AT&T used the same tech to stream Batman Arkham Knight from like a browser service back in the day.
Sure.
And fucking Bungie wanted to go all CDPR and have their own streaming service.
I saw that, yeah.
Like,
before, like, Sony came... Like, I don't think that's happening now, but...
No, but it's like, I mean, CDPR has one. They got GOG. Like, it would be crazy, but, like, it's not unheard of.
Stadia responded to this. I don't know if you saw.
No! Back from the dead?
As this report broke, they put out a tweet.
What
it didn't, like, directly respond, but it was, like, clearly a response.
Okay, tell me.
I have the exact quote.
Well, I find it funny because it's like, this is just a dude. This is a dude who's finding out that, like, his shitty job that everyone hates already is already going under even more. And then he's taking one last-ditch effort to go to Twitter to be like...
if you hear one thing, hear this. The Stadia team is working really hard on a great future for Stadia and cloud gaming. We hope you agree, and we know the proof is in the playing.
Guys, please just give up. Please just go and, like, use your talent anywhere else. It is not in Stadia.
No, this is just, like... So this is not surprising from Google. They apparently have a pretty big history of doing this. Starting up something like this, it fails, and then they license out the tech for some money.
Well, I mean, they're fucking rich. Who cares?
Yeah, they don't. So, yeah, it seems like the Google Stadia experiment is kind of... It's the way they did it, you know? The tech is there for something like this to be successful. I think Xbox, what are they called? The cloud, Xbox Cloud something?
Yeah, they're cloud streaming.
Yeah.
Which, it works.
It works. And, like, the way they integrate it as, like, part of their overall ecosystem, that makes sense. I see that working.
Isn't it weird to think that, like, in a funny way, streaming services now, like that Xbox Cloud streaming, is just a higher quality of a 360 game? We haven't had to install a video game since Xbox 360.
What's happening right now? I don't know what you're saying.
Meaning, we could just play a game. We don't got to sit there. We don't got to install 60 gigs. We don't got to do nothing. You pick a game and you play it.
Oh, you're talking about the cloud service?
Yes.
I thought you were talking about it as a whole. That's what we're doing.
No,
okay.
Yeah, it's just a nicer version of a 360 game because they're higher.
Yeah,
but you can just click it. I don't know. I feel like what a waste of my time now. I feel like I was just throwing it all out there. I feel so vulnerable right now.
What is happening?
Look, man.
I'm not following anything.
That's why I'm fucking trying to throw it out the window. I don't know what to do anymore. You don't get it. I'm the only one who gets it.
I feel like you just went on a roller coaster of emotions and I witnessed something I will never comprehend.
I don't even know if I can comprehend it right now. I don't know where the fuck we are.
All right, Rip Stadia.
So apparently, Ghostwire Tokyo started as Evil Within 3.
I didn't know that.
Apparently, as the game started to evolve more, they realized this isn't Evil Within 3. This is a different thing, which ended up becoming our first-person wacky hand flailing arm flammable tube man.
Yeah, finger magic horror type, but like I don't know. It definitely has that Evil Within vibe to it.
But it like because they wanted to go more like creature, like psychotic and whatnot, which they did in the second one. But apparently, it went so far mechanic wise and just things they wanted to do that they were like, "This isn't Evil Within anymore. It's just got to be its own thing."
Yeah. So there was that new trailer they put out showing off gameplay. Gameplay looks fun. Lot of finger magic. I don't know how else to say it.
It like I said to you, it really sticks out to me. Like a melee or like whatever that hand combat focus.
I don't know what
Shadow Warrior 2 with whatever parkour, just exploring or whatever you do to get around, and then just the enemies just look like that standard like 2 to 3 hit just fodder for you to get through that you could just do cool things too.
Yes, you could. It looks very cool.
Yeah.
I think the game might be open world.
That's what it kind of looks like.
I don't think they explicitly said, but they were talking about like exploring the city and like using the ghost things up top so you can like grapple to them.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look in the bottom left while this is all happening, there's a circle map of just like the city streets, like a overall map looks like, and they're just like icons of just like shit to do.
Cool.
So
if this is just like one of those games where those are just random enemy fodder and you just explore, do shit, and just have fun, then even more so, because all the marketing has showed us is just hands.
Yeah, a lot of hands, but there's the vibe to it is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really digging it.
Yeah.
And of course it comes out the same day as Tiny Tina's Wonderlands and Kirby.
Yeah.
It's just fuck our lives. You told me about this news.
What'd I say?
Voice of Cards.
Yeah.
The Forsaken Maiden.
What the fuck?
Was announced.
So did you find the article talking about this where it's like this series and whatnot?
I looked at an article. I didn't like read too deep. I got the information I wanted.
Because they're saying like with the history this series has had, it's like the first one came out 3 months ago.
No, I didn't see. No, the article I was reading was like, yeah, it's been like less than 5 months since the first one.
Yeah. Like it like literally, it's an official statement from them. It's like with the history and whatever. Talk about like,
okay, no, I didn't say that. That's funny.
It's like what? Sure.
So this is separate from the first one. It takes place on a remote chain of islands, and you have to like someone's guarding them or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It comes out in like a week. It comes out February 17th.
It feels like if you were to take like the 2 Pokemon games, like that you get to choose like the
yeah,
Diamond and the Pearl.
Third one.
Like sort of. Or it's like they decided to sparse them out like a little bit apart.
Yeah. It's very strange that this is just happening.
But
I'm going to play it.
But it's Yoko Taro, so...
Yeah, I guess it's run-of-the-mill for him.
Yeah.
He does shit weird.
Yeah,
after... This will be like my post-Pokemon, pre-Kirby Switch game. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
I literally said, I think it was a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, that I would play another Voice of Cards.
Well,
here we are. Gotta put my money where my mouth is. I didn't think it was going to be this soon.
I don't think anyone did.
No.
It just fucking popped out and was like, hey.
Yep.
What else we got? The new COD has officially been teased from Infinity Ward's Twitter, saying, welcome to the next generation of Call of Duty, leaving off with the standard Stay Frosty Captain Price line. We all fucking knew, who saw the end credit scene of Modern Warfare 2019. Yes, we're getting Modern Warfare 2 again. It was going to be the next one. They're just doing it like a reboot or whatever.
Jason Schreier was already out there just saying it as fact anyway, so.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
It'll come out.
Yep. I'll play it.
Continuing off of the apparent news that Vanguard was doing poor in sales, that we'll probably end up getting the news for, well, we got the tease already, which it's fucking February, getting teased what the next COD is.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think of that. That's early.
Yeah, super early, even for back when it was years ago, because we wouldn't hear until April or May, and now we're not hearing until like August-y when a game's coming out. But this game could follow like Cold War and release in October again due to Vanguard's poor sales.
Yeah, okay.
And you know what sucks?
Vanguard was like doing poor. I didn't know.
You know why?
I assumed Call of Duty.
Because it's the fun Call of Duty. Because it's the run and gun Call of Duty. And people don't want that. They want the fucking tactical.
No.
That's what I don't like either. We're the old farts now who like the run and gun.
Yay, we're old farts.
Yeah, we're not the fucking new kids on the block. I hate that COD. I hate the feeling of those tactical shit. It's not fun. I just want to run, die, and run again. That's all I want to do.
That describes my life passion.
That's COD.
All right, what else do we got? Platinum Games went out, and they're the Scalebound creator.
I am on his side.
Oh, me too. Hideki Kamiya is basically just saying, hey, Phil Spencer, let's do it.
Yeah.
Scalebound, we want to.
Yeah.
And then, like, throughout this interview, they were like, you know how people will say, like, oh, if the opportunity comes, we would love to do another one. They were like, no, we're serious. We actively want to start talks with Microsoft about Scalebound. Like, they straight up said Microsoft owns Scalebound, and it's just nothing is happening. So let us do it. Yeah.
Yes. Fucking, it looks so fucking cool.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's the exact same game that they showed off like 7 years ago, and that comes out.
I don't even care if we get the old game.
Just release it. It looks cool.
Yes.
Dragons, some Devil May Cry ass shit.
Yeah.
Music.
What? Wait, music?
Music. I don't know. It seemed fucking sick. Just give it to us.
Yeah, I'm down for Scalebound. You're down for Scalebound. A lot of people are down for Scalebound.
Microsoft. You are Microsoft, who doesn't have games, holding on to fucking Scalebound.
Yeah.
Now Microsoft has games. They've literally been saving all their IPs this whole time. So now they can buy all the studios and then boom, have so much content come out.
It's all going to come out on the same day.
Content. It Takes Two has officially sold 5 million units, which is absolutely insane. Not only making it Hazelight's most highest grossing, most funded game that people have bought, but just that this is a co-op game. There are at least 10 million people out there.
Yeah, because I mean, technically, I guess you could play both, but like, no, not comfortably.
No, I don't. Unless there's one dude on YouTube who now I want.
There definitely
now
is.
I'm curious to look it up.
Someone has done it.
Beating It Takes Two solo with the Nintendo Donkey Kong drums with my left nut.
Yep. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I never, even though It Takes Two like won Game of the Year at Game Awards and everything, like it never felt like it was that big to me. It felt like a very like, if you're in the know about games and like you're doing like you know about it, but I don't know. I didn't think 5 million. That's a lot.
Oh yeah.
So
I don't know. I think the gameplay is what's shown the most. The story definitely is the most like cliched A to B you can get.
Yeah, it is, but it's fun to play.
It is a really fun game, and it's just every level just kept being fresh, and it wasn't tiring. That was the great thing about it. You run through with somebody, you have fun with them, you fight with them, whatever, and then it's just constant. It's just fresh.
I would play It Takes Two too, but also I doubt they're doing that because that doesn't seem like their type of thing.
No, give me a Way Out too, which they won't do.
No, they won't. He's just going to move on to the next game and make a new IP, which I'm cool. I'm cool with that.
Hazelight has just been shooting up for me. I played A Way Out first, and I fell in love with it, and then I played Brothers, and now It Takes Two, and I'm like, these guys cannot make a bad game.
Give me another.
Get more. I don't want to stop.
How do you feel about like metaverses? How do you feel about that?
Inevitable.
All right, Bandai Namco's making one. In fact, they're spending $130 million on making a metaverse that will connect all of their IPs in one universe, being called the All Bandai Namco concept. Here are some of their IPs: Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Pac-Man, Dragon Ball, Katamari, Soul Calibur. I'm very interested to see what they plan on doing with those IPs all being connected in one universe. This is like, Ubisoft has like hinted that they all take place in the same, like all their...
At least Assassin's Creed, Watch Dogs, and Far Cry.
Which, that makes sense.
You could throw references and hints and make it cute, yeah.
Yeah, but like, that could work. How do you bring Dark Souls and Pac-Man together? How does that make sense?
What's Pac-Man's final form?
Yeah. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
He's just a Souls boss this whole time? He's the villain?
Waka.
You
gotta take out the fucking 4 ghosts first to get up to him.
That's the game, yeah.
Yeah.
I would play it.
Uh-huh.
I would play it.
That'd be interesting.
But, yeah, what does this mean? This also feels random for, like, Bandai Namco.
I don't know. It sounds gross. Sounds yucky.
I'm very much so.
And why does it cost that much money to do so?
I don't know.
Do they not own these things?
They do. So I don't know if it's like, this is all the money they're putting towards like investing in a new game that connects multiple of them or multiple new games or something. Like, they greenlit some things that have a budget to them. So like I don't know. I don't know what this means. It feels random. Bandai Namco.
It just sounds like the inevitable Smash game that that everyone wants to make.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's all it is.
130 million for a Smash game.
I'm of the mindset where I keep things separate.
You know what I want to do?
Not everything needs to be Marvel. Like, it just doesn't.
You have Smash.
Yeah, you do.
Now you have, and then you have PlayStation Battle Rumble, which is their Smash.
Was it Battle Rumble?
Battle Royale or whatever.
It was, what was it?
PlayStation
All-Stars?
Something like that.
I think that's what it was.
And you got Nintendo's Smash.
You started with that.
I did?
Yep.
I thought I just said Smash.
It is Nintendo's, but yeah.
What? No, like Smash Bros.
Is that not what you started with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why are you saying I started with Nintendo?
Smash Brothers is Nintendo.
Oh.
Yeah.
I meant Nickelodeon.
Oh, okay.
Long. God damn it. My bad.
Where were you going with this?
So you got Smash Bros, PlayStation Rumble, whatever bullshit.
No,
Nickelodeon.
Was Rumble.
Fucking, it doesn't even matter.
You're just making up PlayStation Rumble.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
All
the
right.
Smash game, the PlayStation.
Sure.
This feels like we're back at the same point as before. I don't want to continue because it's so tangled.
Keep going.
Son of a
Keep going.
bitch.
What are we doing? Are we smashing them all together?
And yeah, that's what I'm getting to. I want everyone's Smash games to come together in a Smash universe, and it could be Smash v Smash v Smash v Smash v Smash.
Would you smash?
Let me smash.
Yeah. All right, you're up.
Whatever, man.
Let's move on from that.
All right. So, apparently, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is getting another DLC, but it got a little blown out of proportion when they wanted to do too much to it. Now, rumor says it's becoming its own standalone game starring Basm.
Yep.
Which, it makes sense. Where the fuck's it going to go, especially before Infinity? But that will probably end up coming out either this year or next year.
Yeah, apparently it takes place before Valhalla.
Okay.
It's Basim in Baghdad. I guess it was already, I don't know. I was reading a little bit about it. It was confirmed already that he was in a big city or a big place. I don't know. I don't know.
His character's confusing in the main lore now.
Yes. It's reportedly, because none of this confirms, gonna be smaller scale. It's not gonna be a big open map. It's gonna be like a smaller, stealth focused Assassin's Creed game, which I'm down with.
I mean, yeah, it sounds like you're giving us another Rogue.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah. Rogue was fun.
Let's see. What do we got? I guess some more Call of Duty news and other Activision Blizzard games. Microsoft President Brad Smith has basically said that...
if it doesn't come from Phil, I don't want to hear it.
It wasn't from Phil.
I don't then I definitely don't believe it.
He said that they will continue to release Call of Duty and other popular Activision Blizzard games on PlayStation, and they committed to the Switch past current agreements. Because the whole thing was COD has the contract with PlayStation for the next 3 games, which was Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2, and whatever the next COD is after that.
Maybe.
And then it was the contract is up, so we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Mr. Smith is saying, no, we're going to continue. We'll see.
Yeah, I need to... first off, it's definitely not coming from Phil's mouth. So
I don't think
know
Phil is Brad Smith.
He's definitely not. And I still have to see it to believe it because I'm still thrown off by the whole Starfield thing. And this still I gotta wait. I gotta wait and see.
You just gotta wait and see?
Until it's fully official, it's bullshit.
We'll revisit this in a few years from now.
Bullshit. Wolf Among Us 2 had a little stream today showing off the new trailer, which looks dope.
Presented by Jeff Keighley.
Yeah, the CEO of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Uh-huh.
Game looks sick. Bigby's back. It's so nice to hear his voice again. It sounds fantastic. The game's being made in Unreal now, and it looks great. It's coming out 2023, 10 years after the first one. Takes place 6 months after.
Okay.
And he's in anger management.
Okay.
That's what I got. And I'm very excited. First one's great. First one's fantastic.
Did you see how they're releasing it?
No.
Episodically. In 2023. And
good.
They're going to have all episodes done before the first one is released, but still like release it episodically.
Good.
So
that's what they did.
Oh, is that what they did with the first one?
That's how Telltale used to be.
I knew they were like that with like The Walking Dead. I
Yeah.
just thought that was like a special thing with The Walking Dead, so it was like one of their big ones.
No, that's what Telltale did. They released things episodically. Like
okay.
What you would do is you would go and like even Batman, you bought the disc, which was the season pass, and you got each episode when they released.
Interesting.
So like you'd play episode 1 when you bought the game, you'd have to wait a few weeks. Episode 2 would come out.
Interesting.
You would download it. Oh yeah.
Well, they're doing that.
Well, good. So they're still going.
They're still going.
Yeah. Now that because it's ad hoc now, which is like, yeah, there's still Telltale, but there isn't Telltale.
Yeah.
Now it's ad hoc, which is
I know. It's confusing.
Blah, blah, blah.
Atomic Heart got a release window. They put a new trailer.
Coming out Burr 2022.
Yep. One of the last 4 months of 2022. That's the release window.
Q4, which, yep.
Yep.
All right. America's Army Proving Grounds?
No.
That is the official U.S. government video game for training and recruiting people to the Army.
All right.
Initially came out in 2013. It is shutting down.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Our Army is shutting down?
The video game, the online video game is shutting down.
Oh, the propaganda is shutting down.
Yeah, for now.
For now.
They maybe they'll have other stuff. America's Army's been around.
They're going to have the sequel, the U.S. Army 2.
There's been a bunch of since the original Xbox, I think, of
Really?
Army games, official U.S. government American Army video
Weird.
games, and I think I have more than one.
Do you want to join the Army?
Fuck no.
It didn't work on you.
No.
It didn't work on you.
No, I have too many video games to join the Army.
I got one more thing that I saw today. The Lord of the Rings and Hobbit film and gaming rights is up for sale and is reportedly worth at least $2 billion.
Okay. I didn't see how much it cost, but as soon as I saw that, the first thing that popped in my head was Warhammer.
They're just gonna lease it out. Everything's gonna
oh no,
because
someone's gonna have that money.
Yeah. Obviously, the timing's not coincident. The Amazon series is about to come out this year. They know what they're doing. I'm just kind of confused. Is it just straight up the complete rights are for sale? And if so, the Gollum game is happening. So
that definitely was done years prior, contractually.
Yeah.
And no, I don't know what that means. Does that mean it costs $2 billion if you want to use it, or you spend $2 billion and then it's yours, and then from there you can who does own it still?
I don't know. There's the Tolkien estate, but I think they were bought. So I don't know.
I don't know.
Also, it's specifically film and gaming rights.
Yeah.
So does that mean the Amazon since it's a TV series that they're just cool still, or is just they already have a contract so it doesn't matter?
Who knows?
I don't know. This shit always confuses me. The rights of things and
yeah.
But that's a thing. So I guess we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, but more loader games. Sure, give them to me. I'll play them.
I would gladly play another Mordor game.
I want something a little different. Honestly, what I want is a big budget AAA game where you're just playing through the movies, which I know is not going to happen. They already made those games.
Yeah.
But that's what I want.
I feel you.
That's all I have for news.
All right.
You have anything else?
No.
Notable game releases?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Okie dokie. Coming out February 10th, starting today. Also coming straight to Game Pass, console Game Pass. We got Crossfire X.
Yeah.
Released on Xbox Series X and Xbox One.
Yeah, the campaign. Because it's been an online game for a while, right?
I don't. So it's been an online game in Asia.
Okay.
I think what they did is they partnered and made a campaign and are bringing the entirety of both to the States.
Okay. Sure.
Not like I give a shit about it. I just want the campaign.
Yeah.
I want the very fine 5 or 6 out of 10 campaign that'll take me a few hours and just be a palate cleanser. That's what this is going to be for me.
Yes. Do you have anything before the 17th?
Yeah.
Okay. I got one for the 17th.
17th?
Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Is that too far?
That is way too far.
Shit. I don't have anything else.
Yeah, no.
That's a day too far.
Yeah. 2 days, honestly.
No, it's one day too far.
No, because I do notable game releases like today's the 9th, and then it goes to the day before recording.
But what?
That's a week, 7 days.
Yeah, but no.
I've been doing notable game releases for months. This is how they happen.
Wait, so you don't include the games that come out on Thursdays?
What? Yeah.
What?
I go from today
Yeah.
to next Tuesday.
What about Wednesday and Thursday?
What are you talking about? Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Then we're going up until next Tuesday. That's a week.
So the notable game release, some of the notable game releases happened already? I'm confused. You go to Tuesday?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah, apparently.
I'm confused.
What's so hard about you start on Wednesday, you end on Tuesday?
I always thought of it as whatever games are coming out in the span between the third. So like I thought of it as the 10th, the span between the 10th and the 16th.
No.
Any games in that span, because that would be the release cycle for the episode.
Yeah, but I do it by recording cycle.
Okay, so if a game comes out on a Wednesday, then that one is late to the party.
By 5 hours.
I guess not many games come out on Wednesdays.
They really don't. It's usually Tuesdays or Fridays.
I have a game for Thursday for next week.
That'll be next week's stuff.
Yeah. All right, what else we got?
Anyway, coming February 11th to PC is the release of Lost Ark.
What?
That's another MMO?
Okay. I know that name.
Yeah. Whatever.
Sure.
February 14th is the release of COD Warzone Season 2, and I believe Season 1 or the next season of whatever COD.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Like Vanguard?
Yeah, whatever the next season is, same day, Warzone Season 2 starts.
Okay.
All right. And then on the 15th, we got Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires.
Is this just like the next gen version?
I don't know what Empires is.
Yeah. All right. Sure.
Coming to PC, PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, Xbox, and Switch.
Stadia.
No.
Oh.
Fuck Stadia.
Rip.
Who still plays Stadia?
I have a confession. I'm a closet Stadia player. I play all my games on Stadia, all 50.
Yeah. How's the frame rate? How's it working for you? Have you beaten any of them?
No.
How many times did it crash?
7,000. Wow. Yeah, in 2 days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I just keep hitting start.
It just
doesn't work.
Crash.
Immediately.
You get like a quick flash of it.
All you see is the Stadia loading screen.
That's it.
That's it?
That's it. A longer one, kinda.
Well, we had more to talk about.
We did. There was a direct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next week, we'll be back.
I have more to say about games.
We will. Probably more to say about Pokemon.
Yeah, I hope that it's We'll see if I have it completed by then. I'm working.
I think I will, but I'm also not doing what you're doing. You're going the extra mile.
Yeah.
So
I'm going the extra mile
longer.
while doing the rest of the other shit.
Yeah.
It's like I still gotta get the unknowns. I gotta get the wisps. I gotta get a whole bunch of shit.
I wanna have it done by next week. Like, put down.
Yeah. I mean, once it's completed, it's like there literally is nothing to do.
At that point, unless you really want to fill out every single research task, which that's
one of the things that's going to be the hardest is going to be getting the one starter again from a fucking distortion.
Why do you?
Because I don't want to evolve my Rowlet. He's my buddy.
Oh man,
he's my buddy.
Good luck with that. I mean, you saw I was at 2 hours about trying to get one fucking distortion to spawn.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. You should just evolve it. Let it be like the last thing you do.
He's my buddy.
He can be your big buddy.
Maybe I'll end up finding one during the process and I won't have to. He's my buddy.
I hope so for your sake.
Yeah.
Because it could be a grind.
Oh, I know.
Anyway, let's end it. We're done.
I'm finished.
Me too.
Fuck it.
Goodbye.
Later.